These are the lessons I want us to learn, and let us learn from each other. Number one, I didn't take a lot of keenness in weather. Weather plays a big role in farming. So if I had taken note of weather and planted like 2 weeks before that, I would never have been caught up in this situation. The second thing that I didn't take note of was the terrain of the land. The terrain of the land makes a huge difference, especially when it's going to rain. So ukienda kwa shamba, whether kulease ama kununua, make sure that umeangalia hii shamba, is it a place whereby mvua ikinyesha kubwa, maji inatoka kwa shamba, maji flows very very comfortably out of the shamba, so that maji haisimami kwa shamba. So kumbe the place I went to, maji ilikuwa inasimama kwa shamba, but I went during the hot seasons. So I didn't take note of things like the vegetation around, because unaweza kuona from the vegetation around. The vegetation around really plays a big role in telling you, is this a swampy place or it is a place whereby when you plant, itanini maji, kama hata mvua ikinyesha kubwa, maji inaweza toka kwa shamba vizuri, comfortably. Water can leave the water can flow very well from the shamba. That is one thing I also did not take note of. I also did not take note of, is this a place that is accessible? Is this a place that hata mvua ikinyesha, I can do what? I can go to the shamba na nifanye a few things. Hata kama ni release that water, I can release it very fast, so that at least the place is not swamped up by the water. So you need a place that maji unaweza kwenda kwa shamba, you can access it, because kule kwa shamba hakukuwa barabara, ilikuwa imefungwa because of maji. So I could not access the shamba. That is the mistake. That is the other mistake that happened. And the other thing is, when you get a place that is swampy wakati wa mvua, it increases the amount that you're going to use on fungicides, because kitu kama tuseme onions or tomatoes, maji ikisimama kwa shamba for long, you'll have to use some fungicides that you had not planned for, like copper, something like that, and then you'll have to drench. So those are some of the things that I did not put into place. A third mistake, and this I learned after a while, is you have to follow the spray program, and you have in that, if it is a 1 week feeding, make sure after 7 days you feed, so that usikalishe hata 10 days. Ukikalisha 10 days, just know that hizi hybrids have been made in such a way that after 7 days, if you've sprayed, you are supposed to spray it again after another 7 days. Usipo spray after 7 days, uongeze 3 days, that means hiyo chakula inakungoja mpaka siku yenye utakuja kufeed, ndio sasa growth tena itafanya nini? Itaongezeka. So make sure you follow your spray program to the latter. Then if it's 75 days, that crop is going to be harvested in 75 days. So the more you don't spray and you add a few days that you're supposed to have been sprayed, that means that you'll have added the days za ku harvest.